Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, my sister Ivy is going to read this book called Coral Reefs, National Geographic Kids. I hope you enjoy it.
Coral Reefs. City under the sea. The shallow ocean waters look calm, but under the surface, a coral reef is a busy place. Hundreds, even thousands of different creatures swim and hide along the reef. There, they find food and shelter. They make their homes in this city under the sea. Up here's a joke. What did the coral reef say to the water? I'll give you a few seconds. It is, "You're so shallow." A coral reef is a very important ecosystem. More sea creatures live along coral reefs than in any other part of the ocean. Reefs are found in many spots around the world. Most reefs grow in shallow, clean ocean waters on either side of the equator. They need sunlight and warm temperatures year-round to survive. Reef talk. Ecosystem. All the living and non-living things in an area. Equator. The imaginary line around Earth's halfway between the North and South poles. Reef builders. Coral reefs look like they are made of rock, but in fact, they are a group of animals called coral. Each coral group is made up of many separated polyps. In reef ecosystems, there are two kinds of coral, hard and soft. Only hard coral polyps form reefs. They're named for the hard skeletons they build out the base of their soft bodies. One coral polyps can be as small as the head of a pin, but when the polyps join together, they make a reef that can stretch for miles. What did the reef say to the other? Don't be so hard on yourself. In the zone. All coral reefs have three zones. The reef flat zone often stretches towards land. The crest zone is the highest part of the reef. The reef slope zone faces the open ocean. It's the deepest part of the reef. Neighbors on the reef. Creatures big and small can be found on reefs around the world. Sea stars travel slowly along a reef's surface. Giant clams rest there too. Tubes, sponges stretch up from a reef like small chimneys. Seahorses wrap their tails around pieces of coral. Sea turtles swim around reefs. Eels hide in reef cracks. The seahorse. Many animals use camouflage to hide along the reef. Some use it to stay safe from animals that could eat them. Others use it to hide while they hunt. Reef talk, camouflage. An animal's natural color or shape that helps it hide from other animals. A stonefish's bumpy body blends in with the coral. A trumpetfish dives down and holds still. Its long, thin body stretches up like a tall sponge. A cuttlefish can change its shape and skin color to match the coral reef. Reef plants. Plants play an important role in coral reef ecosystem. Tiny algae live inside the coral polyps, soft bodies. The algae use sunlight to make food for the coral. This helps the coral grow. Seagrass can grow in the reef flat zone. It helps trap mud from rivers that flow into the ocean. Seagrass also provides food for dugongs and sea turtles. Reef talk. Algae, simple plants without stems or leaves that grow in or near water. The reef in darkness. As night falls, life along the reef changes. Different animals come out to find food. Squirrelfish use their large eyes to search for shrimp in the darkness. Octopus stretch their arms over the reef to feel for food. Sharks hunt for fish. Cone snails catch fish and worms. Cool facts about coral reefs. There are more than 800 different kinds of hard coral in the world's oceans. Brain coral can live for 900 years. The first coral reef on Earth formed 240 million years ago before dinosaurs were alive. Most coral reefs today are between 5,000 and 10,000 years old. Corals have growth rings just like trees. The Great Barrier Reef is on Australia's northeast coast. It is the largest coral reef system on Earth. It can be seen from space. People and reefs. Coral reefs are important more than just animals and plants. They are important to people too. Millions of people eat the fish that live along reefs. Many people earn money from fishing or taking tourists to visit reefs. Reefs also help protect people and houses on land. They block big waves from crashing on the shore. Which coral is the smartest? A brain coral. Get it? Rescuing reefs. Many reefs are endangered. Scientists are worried about threats to coral reefs. Oceans, waters around the world are getting warmer. Coral polyps die when the water is too warm. Pollution sometimes spills into the ocean. It can harm reefs. Fishing and boating can also damage fragile reefs. Pollution, harmful matter that makes water solid and or air dirty. But there is good news. Many people are working to save reefs. Volunteers help clean up pollution on land and at sea. Some countries have special areas called preserves where coral reefs are protected. Divers and swimmers like you can help too. The next time you see a beautiful coral reef, look, but don't touch. Why did the divers stay away from the reef? It seemed rather fishy. Get it? Ms. Whiz, how much do you know about coral reefs after reading this book? Probably a lot. Take this quiz and find out. Answers are at the bottom of page 31.
Guys, I will put the quiz in the description below this video so you can test yourself what you know about this book. I hope you enjoyed it. Please smack that subscribe button, and if you like this book, please press the like button. Stay tuned for more videos. Bye!